Hello and welcome to DBMS class. My name is Tesu Gaurav Singh, and in this lecture, in this video, we will see the mathematical functions of SQL. So what are the mathematical functions which are used in SQL, and most of the questions are asked from these mathematical functions. Okay, so these functions are very limited, and these are frequently asked in 12th board examination. Here we can see the table SEMP. This is my SEMP table, and commission is in the form of decimal. Suppose I want to find the commission in round figure. Okay, here I can write select round of commission from SEMP. So it will give me commission in round figure. 59.63 comes to 60 and 59.3 comes to 59. So in this way we can use round figure in round figure. Okay, I can use it in any number. First clear screen. Clear screen. Okay, now used to round figure in one after decimal one digit. Okay, so it will give me output after one digit after decimal. Okay, so if I want to round figure in two digit after decimal, so it will give me output, it will round off in two digit after decimal. Okay, so this is, in this way we can use round function. Okay, another we have truncate function. So instead of round we can use trunc function. Okay, so I can use TRUNC, trunc from commission from SEMP. It will simply cut the values after decimals. Okay, so it will simply cutting the values after decimal. So it is truncate function. If I want to cut, okay, one digit after decimal, so it is cutting all the values remaining except the one digit after decimal. Okay, so it is maintaining two digit or one digit as per our requirement after decimal and cutting the remaining values. Okay, so in this way we can use truncate functions. Okay, now we have another functions called floor function and ceiling functions. Okay, so there is little difference between round function, trunc function and commission function. Okay, let's clear the screen. Okay, let's select floor select floor commission from SEMP. So it will give me upper values. Okay, so if it is sorry, floor will give me lower value. Okay, so it is giving me lower value. If it is 66.2, so it will give me 66. It is 66.1, so it is giving me 66. If it is 59.1, it is giving me 59. Okay, it is 59.9, then also it is giving me 59. Likewise we have ceiling function. Okay, so I can use floor function in the one digit after decimal. Okay, so it is giving me an error, invalid number of arguments, so we cannot pass that argument for floor function. Okay, let's try to use this with ceil function. Okay, so trunc select seal, select seal, it will give me upper value. Okay, so select seal from ACMP, it is giving me upper value. If it is 59.3, it is giving me 60. If it is 55.2 or something else, so it is giving me 66. Okay, so in this way they are different with each other and they are very simple to use. Okay, now see the difference. Try to think about that, what will be the output. Okay, if I will do the round function in following manner. Okay, let's try to find the output. Okay, so if I will write like this, okay, select round of 5.5, truncate of 5.5, floor of 5.5 and seal of 5.5 from dual. Dual is a dummy table. Okay, so just look at that. If it is round of 5.5, it is giving me 6. Trunk of 5.5, it is cutting digits after decimal value, so it is only 5. It is floor, it is giving me lower value, so 5.5 is 5. Seal 5.5, it is giving me our upper value, so seal 5.5 is 6. Okay, let's try to do the same thing with negative values. Okay, select round minus 5.5. okay, trunk minus 5.5, floor minus 5.5 and seal minus 5.5 from dual. So see the difference, what is difference between both of them. Okay, so round minus 5.5 is giving me minus 6. Okay, round figure of minus 5.5 is minus 6. Trunk minus 5.5 is minus 5. Floor minus 5.5 is minus 6. Seal minus 5.5 is minus 5. So seal means it is going for upper value. So in minus 5 and minus 6, minus 5 is upper value. Okay, floor it will go for lower value. In minus 5, in minus 6, minus 6 is lower value, so it is going for lower value. In this concept, many of the times questions are asked. If I want to find out the sign of any number, okay, sign of any number, then I can find select sign minus 15 from dual. So it will give me sign, so its signature is negative, so it is giving me minus 1. Okay, if I will write sign 15 from dual, so it is giving me 1. Okay, if I will try to find absolute value, so here I can write absolute ABS absolute minus 15 from dual, so it is giving me 15 absolute value. Okay, if I will try to find absolute of 15, then also it is giving me 15. Okay, if I want to find square root of 15, so here I can write SQRT square root of let's take 64, square root of select square root SQRT for 64 from dual, so it is giving me 8. Okay, square root of 6, so it is giving me 2.44948. so in this way we have mathematical functions. Okay, another mathematical functions we have are select, let's just clear screen. Now select Now select power, use power function, power 5,3 from dual. Okay, here we can see 125. 5 to power 3 is 125. Okay, SQRT we have seen, absolute we have seen. Okay, sine we have seen. Okay, now if I want to know the current date, I can type select sys date, select sys date from 12. So this is giving me current date, today's date. Okay, now see the EMP table, select star from EMP. Okay, select star from EMP. So this is the EMP table available with me. Okay, so here I can see I have different column. Okay, so if I want to work for the date, let's see another function we have. Now try to see, select star from SEMP. So here also I don't have. So if we will see, select EMP underscore 12 table, select star from EMP underscore 12. So here we have column with date of birth. Now try to have some mathematical calculation with date of birth column. Okay, so select sysdate minus DOB from EMP underscore 12. Okay, so here it is giving me difference between sysdate and date of birth in days. Okay, and decimals also. Okay, so if I want to change it to character, so I can write here to character, convert this to character, sysdate minus DOB. So it is converting in the form of character. Okay, another way for doing the same thing is, if I want to find the output in form of month, it is giving me in the form of days. So if I want to find in the form of days, okay, select. So here we have written select sysdate minus DOB. Okay, so instead of that we can write months between function, months between sysdate comma DOB. So we are passing two parameters, sysdate and DOB from EMP underscore 12. Okay, so it is giving me in the form of months. Okay, so it is giving me the difference of sysdate and date of birth in the form of months. So it is giving me age in the form of months. Okay, so if I want to find in the form of year, so I have to divide it with 12. Okay, so I have to divide this with 12. So it is giving me the age in the form of years. Now here we can have decode function as mathematical function. Okay, for decoding any like I want to decode 10 as trainee. Okay, for that I can use decode function, select decode. Okay, I can write select decode department number 10 as trainee. Okay, department number 20 as manager, department number 30 as clerk from EMP. So I am decoding this. Okay, so it is giving me in the form of manager, trainee, etc. So instead of 10, 20, it is giving me in the form of 10 and 20. Now for decoding, let's see. Earlier we have given decode clerk. So we have selected select decode. After decoding, select I want to have ename also, comma ename. Okay, so here I can clearly see the department name of each employee. Okay, so by using that decode code we can found that. Okay, and there are some simple more mathematical and mathematical functions in Oracle. Okay, suppose I want to sum of salary from EMP table, then I can write select sum of salary from EMP. So it is SU, I have to give sum of salary from EMP. So it is giving me total salary of EMP table. Okay, if I want to find total salary department wise, then we can write where DEPT number equals to 10. I have written the wrong column name. Okay, DESC EMP, column name is DEPT underscore NO. Sorry, here I have used DEPT NO, that is not 0, that is department number equals to 10. Okay, so it is giving me total salary of department number 10. If I want to find total salary of department number 20, so it is giving me total salary of department number salary. Okay, likewise we can find the average salary and maximum salary. Okay, for that select average. If I want to find average salary, AVG, average salary from EMP, so it is giving me average salary from EMP. Okay, so it is sum average. If I want to get maximum salary, average salary from EMP, where department number equals to 10, so it is giving me average salary of department number 10. Okay, on the same way, if I want to find maximum salary of any department number, so here I can find maximum salary of any department number. So this is the maximum salary from department number 10. We can find the maximum salary of EMP table. We just have to remove the where clause from here, so we can find the maximum salary from EMP table. Okay, so just look at that. Now if I want to find the total number of rows over there. Okay, so first see, select star from EMP. Okay, so if I want to found total number of rows, okay, select count asterisk from EMP. Select count asterisk from EMP. So it is giving me total number of rows are 22. Okay, just see there, if we have null value then it will affect the values. Okay, now we don't have null value there. Okay, now let's try to do with another table. Okay, select star from ACMP. Just see the table, select star from ACMP. So this is our ACMP table, just look at that. Okay, now let's see. Now let's see, select count asterisk from ACMP. Okay, select so here we have total number of rows are 9. Okay, now select, I can find the total number of rows according to particular column. Select count commission from ACMP. So it is giving me 7. Why it is giving me 7? Just see the table, select star from ACMP. Here we have number of rows are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and at last we have 9. Okay, so basically it is not counting the null value. So what is difference between both of them? Okay, here we can see what is difference between count asterisk and count commission. Count asterisk it is giving me 9 and count commission it is giving me 7. So here we can see some differences. Okay, just look at that. Here just clear screen. Just clear the screen. Okay, and suppose select star from ACMP. Okay, suppose I want to find the average salary. For that I will write select ABG average salary from ACMP. Select average salary from ACMP. So this is giving me average salary from ACMP table. Okay, now if I will write select sum of salary divided by count asterisk. Okay, count sum of salary divided by count asterisk from ACMP. Just see the difference between both of them. So if I am writing here, just look at that. If I am writing here average salary from ACMP, it is giving me 34888.8889. But if I am writing sum of salary divided by count asterisk from ACMP, it is giving me 34888.8889. Okay, so in this way we can see do we have any null value? No, we don't have any sum salary. So in this case it is not giving me any difference. Okay, now just try to do the same thing with EMP table. Okay, just try to perform the same operation with EMP table. Okay, first find average from EMP. Find average salary from EMP. Select average, column name is SAL, average salary from EMP. So this is giving me 39800.619. Okay, now if I will write sum of sum of salary, sum of cell divided by count asterisk from EMP. Here we can see the difference 37991.5, because count asterisk will count null values also. Okay, so here we can see the difference. If we did not return null value in the column, it will give me no difference, but null value is there, it will give me difference. Okay, so this type of questions are asked in 2018 question paper by CBSE. Okay, so be careful about that, and just see for clarification, just see the table, select star from EMP. Why it is coming? Because here we have null salary in the EMP table. We have column salary and one value is filled with null value, so it is giving me difference, because count asterisk is counting all the rows including the null values also. Now if I want to find the minimum salary from EMP, so here we can write select minimum salary from EMP. So this is the minimum salary of EMP. So these are the function basically used in SQL, and these questions are frequently asked in CBSE 12th board examination IP 065. So we have very limited number of functions: mean function, max function, average functions, count asterisk functions. So we have to use them very carefully. Okay, if you have any doubt, if you have any suggestion, please write in comment box, and don't forget to like and share. Please subscribe channel by pressing the bell icon given below. Thank you and keep watching.